the show. Hashtag Westmount Safe. This is a story that will move your hearts. I hope it will.
Move your hearts.
I'd like to welcome our guests. Would you please give your names and what you did for this project?
Yes, my name is Hannah Woodson, and I was the coalition representative for this project.
I'm Olivia Lair. I was the mayor.
I'm Kylie Hamilton, and I am the Water Authority representative.
My name is Cam Scott, but you can just call me Cam Scott. I was the Forest Service Ranger. Burn everything. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
My name is Emily Hopwood, and I was the environmental organization representative.
All right. Now that we got that out of the way, let's get into the show!
Wink.
So, as you all know from watching our social media, we have come up with a fire mitigation plan to protect a certain county. What was that county? Hashtag Westmount. That's right. We're going to be using hashtags for all of our things, people, and places. That's right. Nouns, people.
Okay, so we obviously all came together to work, we never had worked with each other before. We had to share each other's contact information and all that jazz, and our main goal was to create this plan to save the town of Westmont and to allow the county fair to continue to go on and to save the environment and do all these things. And we had to do all of this in mind with each other's needs, because all of our roles, we had different things that we all wanted to get accomplished, and so we all had to work together to make sure that all of our things were accomplished, and we all had to compromise with one another on this thing. What? Wink.
Nailed it! Yes!
So how well did we think that this all went?
I feel like it went pretty well. I feel like we all kind of balanced each other out because we decided early on that we were going to manage conflict by majority rules, which actually I feel like went better than we expected.
Mm-hmm.
So, in theory, we never really had any conflict.
I think that we did have conflict, but I think that we all were able to address it very maturely.
Yeah.
And I think that when we had conflict, Cam and I, or Cam and whoever, he wanted to burn so many things down.
Oh my gosh, everything.
And we didn't want to burn down a lot of things, and so the conflict that we did encounter, I think we dealt with it really well.
My plan was going to save the future, but we'll leave it for another day. But for a ragtag group of individuals that came together, didn't know each other, had to get all of our contact information, had to show up to meetings, we had to plan ahead for those meetings, discuss, argue, conflict, all the time.
We never agreed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All of our agreements were somewhat agreeable.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We're able to
But we did very well.
Yeah.
And to be honest, what I like about us is that we kind of kept our roles in perspective as we were making our decisions, because I feel like not a lot of people actually did that.
Yeah.
I feel like, oh, let's compromise on this, let's just make it even around the board. No.
Yeah.
You are being evaluated based on how close you got to your original plan.
Yeah.
Of course, hippie, mayor, second hippie got in the way.
Got it.
But you know what? I'm glad that I had this
Boy.
experience, because I'm pretty sure I'm getting promoted to the National Forest Service.
When we decided on mechanical thinning versus whatever else maybe a couple of us wanted, we allowed it to happen because we knew that it would come back around, and we would be able to
look into the future.
and we were able to if you give me this now, I'd be willing to give you these later.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into the next segment!
Yeah, what's the next?
Yes!
Okay.
And you know what that is? We got concepts! Hashtag Westmount Safe.
So you're doing strategy versus tactics.
Can you get your thumb out of my nose?
And then welcome back to
All right,
the
welcome
show.
back. My name is Ellen. Oh shit, wrong show. In class, we also talked about different theories of identity. So one of them that we talked about was the social identity theory, which was something that we all agreed that was very, very prevalent in this simulation. In lecture, it's defined as defining ourselves based on our group memberships relative to others. So basically the roles that we hold in organizations,
our categories of identity. So me being the coalition representative in this group of 5, that was my role identity, and so I had to act accordingly to what I knew the coalition representative wanted, and she had to act accordingly to what a mayor of Westmount would have wanted, and so on and so forth.
During the simulation, we definitely use the transactive memory system, and this system explains how people in relationships, groups, organizations learn who knows what and use that knowledge to decide who will do what. So 2 aspects that really stood out from this system were expertise and task coordination. So task coordination is kind of coordinating based on people's expertise, the different things and work people will do, and we really learned how to do this. We planned it out in the charter, and then over time with experience we kind of figured out the best way to do so.
So another part, or I guess important part of this simulation was that we had to rely on each other's expertise, how and what and why things were important for each of our roles. For example, I knew how to protect the water, the reservoir in Westmount, and I didn't expect anybody else, part of the task force, to have that sort of knowledge. And similarly, I had no idea how to make the forest look good, or as Hannah over here did. So we kind of just relied on each other's knowledge of that.
All right, now for the real show to start. Strategy versus tactic, people. All right, so the way we used that was in strategy, it's all about the overall goal that you're trying to achieve, and multiple people can have that overall goal. But tactic is how you as an individual want to achieve that goal. So, for example, when I wanted to burn all of the outskirts, I knew I wasn't going to get them all from the go, unless, of course, my teammates were just pushovers. But they weren't. So what I did was, whenever I knew I was going to lose a space, I would say, okay, I'll give you this space if you give me this. And we would compromise and we would work it out and see what worked best with everybody. So that's how I got closer to my overall plan, and that's how each of these got closer to their goal.
Hi guys, everyone else was driving me crazy, so I came out here to go over my concept. Psychological safety was really important to our group because the more safe that everyone feels, the better they feel about expressing their own ideas, and the more productive and efficient we can be, and we can hear everyone's opinions inside of the story. Bye? You're not doing anything.
Wait, what?
What? Bye guys! Oh my god! Please like, subscribe, and comment.
And don't forget to wink!
Okay.
Everybody wink.
Goodbye! Oh, I just blinked. I can't.